everyone, welcome back. Today, let's make it simple. We are going to learn some everyday English expressions or simply some expressions you can use in your day-to-day life. They are greetings. Greetings are something which we say politely or friendly to someone when we welcome or when we meet them. It is actually a symbol of respect. We all know how to greet a person. But actually, what is the importance of this greetings? Why is this greeting so significant? First point is, it creates a lasting impression. Remember, first impression is always the best impression. Second point is, it makes your personality effective. The way you behave always indicates your personality. Again, it sets a positive tone or a positive attitude. Also, it boosts your confidence and thereby your fluency. You are getting connected with that person. When you greet a person, you are getting connected with that person and you feel comfortable within yourself, and that boosts your confidence and thereby your fluency. So I mean to say, you should learn to greet someone properly. But before greeting someone, you should have a smiling face. It's very important than anything. Just wear a smile, grab some energy and tell them how happy you are to meet them or to see them. Okay? It's just a smile. You have nothing to lose. Just give it. So normally when we start greeting, we'll start by saying hi, hey or hello along with a good morning or good afternoon or good evening according to the hours of that day. For example, hey, good morning, or hi, good afternoon, or hello, good evening. Hi and hey are considered as informal greetings. So you can use it with your friends or close ones. Okay? So they are informally used. And hello is considered both formal and informal. Clear? Again, H-E-Y-Hey is also used to get attention. For example, two of your friends are talking and you want to grab their attention. You can just say, hey, what's going on? Or hey, what's happening? Clear? Now after this hello, good morning or hi, good afternoon, what automatically comes is how are you? And the reply will be I am fine, thank you, how are you? This is a kind of robotic expression which we use daily. It's almost like we are saying it without expecting a response. So, today let's learn some smart English expressions to replace the ordinary expression, how are you? The first one is, how are you doing? Or, how is it going? Instead of how are you, we can use these two expressions, how are you doing or how is it going? And the replies can be, I am doing well, thank you, what about you? Or, it's going well, thank you, what about you? Or simply, good, thanks, what about you? I repeat, the replies can be, it's going well, or good, thanks, what about you? Or, I am doing well, thanks, what about you? I am doing good is a wrong usage. We sometimes use it, I am doing good. It's a wrong usage. I am doing good indicates you are doing something good, which means you are doing some charity or works or you are helping someone. Okay, so you have to say I am doing well. Clear? And remember one thing, with every reply I added thank you, what about you, or thank you, how are you doing? We need to thank the person who asked us how are you. It's our duty to thank them because they are spending a few seconds of their valuable time to ask how we really are. Even if they mean it or not, we have to thank them. And we have to ask a question back, how are they? Then we can use how are things or how is life or how is everything. How are things or how is life or how is everything. You can use it if you are seeing a friend after a long time. You are not in contact with a friend for a long time, then when you meet, you can just ask, how's things or how's life or how's everything? And it also indicates that you have no idea about their personal life or about their work. So you are asking about everything, okay? You are not specific about anything. And the reply can be, things are good, thank you, what about you? Or all good, thanks, what about you? Or everything is great, thank you, what about you? Or if that person is really excited, he can just say, everything is fantastic, thank you, what about you? Then we can use good to see you or nice to meet you. Good to see you or nice to meet you. Both these expressions are considered informal. And the reply can be thank you, same here. Or thank you, nice to meet you too. Or thank you, good to see you too. In an informal way, you can use pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. And the replies will be I feel the same, thank you. I feel the same, thank you. Or thank you, pleased to meet you too. Thank you, pleased to meet you too. Now, in an informal way, you can use what's up or what's new or what's going on or what's happening. What's up, what's new, what's going on or what's happening. And the answer should be nothing much or nothing. It's not I am good or it's not I am doing well. All these answers are wrong. You have to answer. If you don't have anything special, you can just say nothing. Thank you. What about you? Or nothing much. Thanks. What about you? Or if you have something to discuss, you can just say something interested. Thank you. What about you? And there opens up a conversation and you can just discuss the ideas or that interesting things with your friends. But remember, all these are used informally. You can use it with your friends or close ones or with your family, etc. Next one is, how have you been? How have you been? How have you been? And the response will be, been great, thank you, what about you? Or I have been great, thank you, what about you? Next one is, how is your day going? Or how is your day? How is your day going? Or how is your day? So here you are asking about that day. So you can ask this to a person whom you meet regularly, and if you are meeting them in the afternoon or during evening. So the response for how is your day going or how is your day will be good, thanks, or it's going well, thanks, or just simply you can say not bad, thanks, what about you? Now, you have a friend, a very close friend who you keep contacting every day. For example, now it's COVID time, so you don't have a chance to meet each other. So, you make phone calls every day or you used to text every day, and suddenly that person vanished. No idea about him, he's not attending the call, he's not replying for your message, and after a long time, after a few weeks or after a few days, he's calling you back. Then you can ask this, what on earth are you up to? Or what are you up to these days? What are you up to these days? What on earth are you up to? Or what are you up to these days? It indicates, I haven't seen you for a long time, where were you? Or what were you doing all these days? And the reply can be nothing much. Or if you have something to share with you, you can just say something interested. Let me tell you. And there opens your conversation. Again, this what are you up to can be used in a friendly manner to imply mischiefs or to show some mischievous activities. It means the person you are asking is doing some mischievous things. The person whom you are asking is doing some mischievous things. Here, take care about the pronunciation. It is not mischievous, it is mischievous. There is no I in between V and O. It is mischievous. Okay. So, this what are you up to means what mischievous things have you been doing all these days? Or what mischievous things have you been doing now? Or what trouble have you been making? What trouble have you been making? So I hope you are clear with this. Next time when you find your friend doing some mischievous things, you can just ask, what are you up to? Clear? Next one is, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? It implies you know something about their health. Something about their health. he might be recovering from an illness, or he was ill before. So all these times you can use how are you feeling. Again, it can be used when a person is nervous. If you are finding your friend so nervous, you can just ask, how are you feeling? Maybe during the time of a speech, or during the time of a presentation, or during a time of an exam or an interview. If somebody is feeling nervous, you can ask the same, how are you feeling? Finally, we have another expression which is used very formally and with strangers. How do you do? If you are meeting a person for the first time, you can just ask, how do you do? How do you do? And the reply will be also, how do you do? So, you will shake your hand and you will say, how do you do? And the answer will be, how do you do? Clear? Now we have discussed so many expressions to replace the common expression, how are you? Now let's move to the replacements of the common used reply. I'm fine, thank you. First one is, I'm pretty well, or I'm pretty good. I'm pretty well, or I'm pretty good. Here pretty means fairly. I'm pretty well or pretty good. Next one is, I'm quite well, or I'm quite good. I'm quite well, or I'm quite good. How are you? I'm quite well. Next one is, I'm really well, or I'm really good. Here this really emphasize your feeling. Really emphasize your feeling. I'm really well, or I'm really good. Next one is, I have never been better, or simply never been better. Thank you. What about you? I have never been better, which indicates you are feeling truly, truly great. Next one is, so far, so good. When somebody asks you, how is it going, or how are things going, you can just reply, so far, so good. It indicates the progress, and you never know what happens in the next second. So far, so good. Another one is, better than I deserve. Better than I deserve. Or you can say, good enough. How are you doing? Good enough. Again, you have another expression, same old, same old. Same old, same old. When somebody asks you, what's up, or what's new, or what's happening, or what's going on, you can just say, same old, which indicates nothing, nothing much. It's the same thing happening again and again. You don't have any change. It's the same thing happening again and again. And here, I'm not telling same old, same old. It's just same old, same old. When we pronounce it, that D is silent. Same old, same old. Clear? Now we have discussed few expressions or a few replies for how are you. But everything is positive, right? If you are feeling really good, or if you are feeling really well, you can answer all these things. But what happens if you are not feeling really good, or if you are not feeling well? How will you reply? The first one is, better now that I am talking to you. Better now that I am talking to you. You were really down and you want somebody's support, and you wish some person should be there next to you, and the same person comes and he or she is asking, hey, how are you, or how are you feeling? Then you can just reply, better now that I am talking to you. You are feeling relieved. Again, you can give an honest reply, I'm not gonna lie, I feel terrible. I'm not gonna lie, I feel terrible. Another one is, I'm not doing so well, or I'm struggling a bit. I'm not doing so well, or I'm struggling a bit. That indicates they are emotionally down and they need support, and if somebody says this to you, be with them. If you have too much work, or if you are completely under pressure, for example, now your online sessions are going on, you have too much to study, you have too many homeworks to do, and you have too many notes to complete, so you are completely under pressure, then you can say, I'm snowed under, I'm snowed under, I'm snowed under. Clear? And if this week was so difficult for you, then you can just say, it's been a bit of a tough week. It's been a bit of a tough week. And if somebody asks you, how have you been? You can just reply, I'm not being so good actually. I'm not being so good actually. Now imagine you have a bad day at school. Just imagine a very bad day at school and you feel like crying. You are walking towards your home, you reached home and your mom is waiting at the door, and seeing you itself she asked, how are you, or how are you feeling? You can just say, just hug me and leave it at that. Just hug me and leave it at that. It indicates you badly need a hug because you are too down emotionally. So just hug me and leave it at that. Clear? Now you learned some beautiful smart expressions to replace the ordinary expressions which we use daily. That's it for today's lesson. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something. I'll see you soon for another lesson. Have a nice day. Thank you.